couple of years ago I was in England and I was talking to some boys after a gig or something, and they were telling me all about where they all went to like a shed, and I thought this was fascinating, and I hadn't heard much about it since. But you're about to hear about it now, because in the studio with me I have Michael McTighe, who is the chairman of Castlebar Men's Shed, and John Coleman. Welcome along, lads.
Thank you, Jerry. Good to be here.
There you are, no, you're all on board. Okay, Michael and John, Castlebar Men's Sheds, providing a better option.
Yes.
Michael, just tell us what happens.
Sure, yeah. Well, I suppose that's what it's about, Jerry, providing a better option, because, at the moment, the way things is, a lot of men is out of work, too much time in their hands, maybe have issues in their own life, such as bereavement, loss, who knows, for particular reasons, and the better options might be such as the pub or the bookies or maybe sleeping in all day. I suppose providing a better option in the way that is giving a bit of purpose back into life.
Giving them a focus.
A focus, yeah. And, the Men's Shed is about fellas meeting up, forging new friendships, and something to do basically now. We have nice little projects going on. We have a shed where guys can come in and do some work, some woodwork or metalwork or whatever they feel like. And as you'll read, I just handed you the brochure there, Jerry. Maybe nothing, just having a cup of tea and having a chat. And
the shed's most important tool is the kettle.
That's right, yeah. That's
so I presume, just on the outside, Michael, that you have obviously people who have a trade, and they are willing to pass on their trade to people who may be unemployed, have other issues, or just need somewhere to go in a day for their own self-worth.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the, I suppose, the ingredients of the shed, where you have men with skills, and, they're out of work now, but they still have the skills, and they're more than willing to show other people how to use them skills. And that's, I suppose, why we brought John here. He's one of the users, such as myself as well. And
John Coleman. Say hello, John.
Hello.
Hold on, no, I'm not getting you there at all. Say hello, John, now.
Hello.
I got you now. Good, loud and clear, yeah. John, you are now, you attend the Castlebar Men's Shed.
Yes, yeah.
First of all, you'll forge friendships. Are you learning a trade? Are you learning anything from...
I am, yeah. I've learned a lot now from other men that work there, There's one man that... he does a bit of blacksmithing and all that, and he does. He's shown me how to weld and different things like that,
And do you find that it gives a purpose to your day?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, I've more structure now in my life at the moment. I look forward to going there every day and meeting other lads, and they're a sound bunch, and.
It's a great idea for people who see. A lot of what's going on today is people have become unemployed. Men that have worked all their life, that have all gotten up every morning, came home every evening. What do they do in a day? That's why I think that this is a great idea. Is there many attending, Michael? Is there?
Well, we have like a sign-in sheet, Jerry, and we have like an application. Well, not an application form, but it's a membership form rather. And we have 60 plus members. That's where we're at the moment. Now, they're not, we'll say, all active, because at the moment we couldn't cater for all that with the premises we have. But on a given day, like for instance yesterday, I think there was about 12 lads up there yesterday,
And where is your premises?
It's up in Moynihan there, Unit 4 Moynihan there, just around, the Mulroy's filling station is.
Yeah.
We're there beside Duffy Tyres, and we have a sign in the front of the wall as well. And you'd be... any man that wants to go up and have a look and even just go in, and he'd be more than welcome, I suppose. That's one of the mottos as well. He'd be always welcome.
What I like this, it says the shed's most important tool is the kettle. In other words, you'll make friends even if you'll never...
Yeah. Oh yeah, well that's the idea, Jared. There's no pressure at all. This isn't a factory, or it's not, you'll go in there, and if you, on a given day, to go up to the shed, to make contact and to have a chat. That's, I suppose, what it's about. It doesn't have to be about what you do and what you don't do.
John used a great word there. I'll come back to you now, John. You used the word structure.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, that at 9 or 10 o'clock, whatever time it is, You know where you're going. You know who you'll be meeting. If you don't feel like doing anything, you can have a chat with the lads, have the tea. Of course, I presume it's all voluntary, Michael, is it?
It's all voluntary, yes, Jerry. You know that we have we formed the committee ourselves, and we took it from there. We did hope to get a rent-free premises, but up to date we have been unsuccessful in that. So we're paying rent, and we have to sort of self-manage our finances. You know, we had to do. We're doing a bag pack day down in Tesco a few days, and we have to self-fund as well, you know. So it's not by any means as simple as straightforward as it goes. But we're not complaining. It's when you see guys happy and having a laugh and having some, as John said, some structure in their day. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, because in particular, lads, as you call them, tend to go more into themselves.
Yeah, well,
when the situation comes around that they don't have to go out the door every day anymore, girls would handle it differently.
Well, I think it's safe enough to say, Jerry, that men aren't great at putting the hand out for maybe a bit of help or maybe to talk about what's going on in their life, and even if the brochure there, as you see it, like, men by nature are task orientated, like, and the
breadwinner
by doing stuff, and this big transition in men's lives at the moment, from where they were, and I think John was saying, like, he looks forward to going up there, and he was only saying there the last day, like, having, meeting new men there, John, and new fellas, and that was important to you too.
Yeah.
Gives you a focus on every day.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
With so many units available now, I'm a little surprised that you can't get, because of the brilliance of what this is. I'm a little surprised you can't get a unit somewhere free.
Yeah, well, that's very true, Jerry. When I say to people, that we're still seeking larger premises, because we have loads of projects and ideas that we could do. We had a wood turning night there a few weeks ago. He was a retired teacher, and he'd done a wood turning demonstration for us up to 3 hours, and it was brilliant. But due to our size of our facility at the moment,
constraints.
We are definitely, because we have, as John said there, we have men that is more than willing to show us how to do welding and woodwork and metalwork and all sorts of things. But coming back to it, Jerry, that when I say to somebody, well, we're looking for a rent-free premises, and they'd say, how could that be, in this town with all the places that's closed,
There may be other things, you hear guys like Ben Dunn saying, look, if you're unemployed, or your man, Tommy is in with me now, who's your man, Reynolds, Bill
Cullen.
I've heard him on the radio, listen lads, get into the companies, tell them you'll work for nothing, get back into the workplace. And I thought when he said that, how brilliant that is. But it doesn't work, because you can't be unwaged and insured. And there's a whole lot of different problems. And maybe that comes into play with a building that is rent-free. Maybe there are some technical hitches to that. But I am a little surprised that you can't get a rent-free premises.
Just, I think, though, that people are still under the illusion that these premises are worth X amount, which isn't, as far as I can see, ever going to happen again for a long time.
Well, I can't see it in my life. Can you see it in your life, Tommy? No, Tommy isn't supposed to talk because he's doing the news. Let me see. Something I read here that I like. Sheds are places where fellas with time on their hands come together and use their creativity and their skills and life's experiences, and when you put all those little things into the mix, something good comes out of it. That's a John McAvoy quote. It's a really, really good idea. Very pleased to talk to you, lads. Now, have you any fundraisers coming up or anything like that?
Yes, we have a fundraiser night there. It's actually in connection with your own station here. It's on the 20th of October, the Father Ted night in...
is that right?
Yeah, we're having a sort of a handout of that, and, we have to have these fundraiser nights to
keep this operation going.
Because, to be a lot disappointed men if we didn't keep this project going at the moment. As I said, any given day you can go up there between 10 and 4, Monday to Friday, and you'll find 5, 10, 15 men up there, And
even if you're not given to skills, even if your trade isn't in your hands, you're going to make friendships. You're going to have the tea.
Well, all the shed is, 4 walls. It's about the men.
It's about the men. I did see this in England about a few years ago. It was a shed, as they called it a shed, but it was like a room under a building down in Huddersfield. And the men used to go there, and I thought it was a great idea. But I can see now how it has come on from that. Is this initiative in a lot of areas now, or is it just Castlebar?
No, there's about, I think the last count is up on 100 in Ireland now.
Very, very good.
So,
You're a non-profit organisation. Your aim is to promote and protect the well-being of men in the community of both on both a physical and a mental level. And you're being helped out by CRC FM and their father, Ted Knight. What date again? The
20th of October.
20th of October,
Yeah.
so go along. Michael McTighe, chairman of the Castlebar Men's Sheds. Great job.
Thanks very much.
And a lot of people, I would think, a lot of men in particular, are very happy that you people are in operation, and I hope you do so for a very long time. John, thanks for coming in and talk to us.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Sorry it was so quick, but it's one of those days.
We'll be back.
The Castlebar Men's Shed. Do you want me to give out a phone number?
It's on the back there. You can keep that, Jerry.
Okay. 086 3757648, 083 402 4765, 087 743 6107. I'll read them out again anyway. Email castlebarmensheds@gmail.com. Back to the shed now, lads, and crack the whip. God bless you. Thanks for coming in.
Bye-bye.
What a brilliant initiative, a brilliant idea, and great for anybody who would, any man who's lost focus, really, and that does happen very quick. To men, as I said, rather than girls, as Michael said, a man is always slow to hold out his hand for a bit of help, and sometimes that can take things over. Okay, we're a little late going over to